Hi, Spout Loreans. Abdul here with a quick pre-show announcement. If you haven't heard, this coming Monday, August 26th, is the day that we will be launching the first season of our bonus show, Mallbrats, on a brand new public feed with newly scored and remastered episodes. Launch week is going to be pretty huge, with a brand new episode dropping every day. And we're also doing a collab with our friend, the incredibly talented artist, Casey Golden, where she'll be drawing the Cool Treat Kids in her own amazing style. Launch weeks are hugely important for new shows, so we're asking all our listeners to please go and subscribe to the new feed, which is live right now. And when that first episode drops, listen, rate, review, all that good stuff. We genuinely love this show so much, and we think you'll love it too. We're also going to be doing a bunch of launch week giveaways for listeners of the new show, where we'll be giving away custom Spout Lore merch packages from our friends at Fantasy by Numbers, with amazing pins and ornaments and coasters, all with custom Spout Lore art on them. And also, one lucky listener will win the one-of-a-kind Cool Treat Kids character art that Casey is creating. If you'd like to enter to win Casey's gorgeous artwork or any of the amazing merch packages that we're giving away, all you have to do is click the link in the show notes and head over to the new feed and subscribe. Then, when the first episode drops on Monday, rate and review 5 stars or more, and make sure you sign the review with your Discord or social handle so we can find you to give you your amazing Spout Lore memorabilia. From everyone here at Spout Lore, thank you so much. We hope you like the new show.
Gather round, friends, let me tell you a tale of 3 heroes, noble and bold. A brute, a druid, and a thief who is but 9 years old. You know them by name, you know them by deed. Their quests are famously daring. So here I sit, singing to you an adventure that is worth sharing. Tuck is the brute, he knows not his home, he loves to sing and fight. Thing is half elf, he shifts his shape and wields a spear with great might. Billy's a thief, his tiny size does mask the largest heart. Best and brightest they may not be, but their friendship outweighs their smarts. So gather round, friends, and listen close, for the tale's about to start.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spout Lore. I'm your Game Master, Shawn O'Hara. Joining me, as always, playing Fat Billy the Halfling Thief, Jessica Ty.
Hello.
Playing Ving the Half-Elf Druid, Paul Oppers.
Ahoy.
And playing Tacoma Dome the Barbarian, Abdul Aziz. When last we left our heroes, it was not looking super good. After a full 24 hours of kicking it in a wizard's study and uncovering some information, a pretty cool tapestry that seems to refer to a point in history where the world turned against wizards. We're learning more about that point, which is pretty interesting. Billy found a loot in a hole. Billy also found a secret notebook hidden in Aquaria the Wizard's study, which seems to be cooperatively written by Aquaria, Morris Wadge, and Perel in a Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal situation. What else did we find? Bing has a book on magical meteorology.
Yeah.
Out of an entire library of books, he chose one about clouds.
Yeah. We're going to the eye of the storm. This is going to come in useful.
Also, he found that wooden bird thing.
Yes, he
Message bird.
He found a wooden bird that Tuck remembers from stories of the old days that had been used to send messages.
Yeah.
But you don't know how or what, or if that's even what this is. And then you left. Billy led the way through a secret tunnel that he discovered in the world's most useful bookshelf. And no, I like
Everything is in this bookshelf.
She only had one bookshelf. The rest were like piles.
You know, when you live in a tiny home, everything has to have multifunctions.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This bookshelf is where I'm going to store my secret notebook, my secret loot.
I pee in this bookshelf.
And the secret exit.
Yeah.
The secret ocean of graves.
And here's the fucked up thing. We only uncovered 10% of the secrets that bookshelf had.
I hope we make it back to that bookshelf.
Let's start rowing back, you guys.
That's actually a great point.
I think you're saying that's a great bonus episode.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our Patreon to find out what else is on the bookshelf.
Yeah, mystery of the bookshelf.
Yeah. And upon leaving the tower, the group was reunited with Master of Sea and Sail himself, everybody's weird uncle, Chimes.
Yeah, he was in full-on mad dad mode.
He was pissed because you guys wrecked his boat and he's not happy about it. But he calmed down enough to agree to help you get to the eye of the storm using the trail of algae blooms. I believe they're called diatoms, according to Paul. Left by Aquaria the wizard, which is supposedly supposed to lead you right to the eye of the storm. And you started sailing, and things were looking okay for a while, until Ving spotted in the waves a series of topless women floating on their backs in the ocean.
Tip my imaginary hat at them. Miladies.
Causing them to dive deep into the ocean and then come to predate your friends.
Predate?
Predate, that's the word for being a predator, right? For predatoring something?
Yeah.
for
Oh, that was like... you
right
know,
before you date.
Yeah, right before
Yeah.
you like putting on a tie or...
Yeah, you take off your glasses. You put on a red dress. You're hot now. You come down the stairs. Oh, yeah.
You come down the stairs, you can't see, you fall. Sorry, that's actually a joke from Not Another Teen Movie. I realized.
Yeah.
Here's what happened. Everybody shoved merino wool in their ears, protecting them from the siren song.
Also making it impossible for us to communicate with one another.
Yes. Chimes did not, notably. Tuck figured out a move that he has called the wink blink, in which he keeps one eye open briefly, closes both, and then opens the other.
That's one of the moves I'm keeping when I move to compendium class.
Is wink blink. I do like the idea that it will protect you, but it also makes them all seem like they're moving in stop motion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like here, wink blink, here, wink blink in the ocean. Ving dove into the ocean, turning into a sea dragon for the very first time.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Just an incredible specimen. 14 feet long, I think you said?
Yeah,
So
for
not
now.
super long, smaller than some snakes.
Hey, it's an average size.
That's a weird frame of reference. Smaller than some snakes.
You know, snakes that are real. You see a real snake, dragons are smaller than some snakes.
That is so non-specific.
Look,
Look, we all have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm the game master because I am a idiot.
That doesn't track at all.
And this is literally the only thing that my brain is good for. If I have to measure distance, I literally have to measure it in animals, or it does not make sense to me. Ving turned into a dragon, diving gracefully into the water, not splashing once. Got a 10 from everybody on site. And then Tuck was spear tackled into the ocean by a mermaid.
Yeah.
And that is where we are now. We've got the Gilded Lily. Behind the Gilded Lily, Chimes' skiff, in which Chimes is now standing, looking around, freaking out.
Yeah.
He seems surprisingly scared of mermaids for such a tough-seeming guy. Bird's in the air, Ving's in the ocean as a dragon, Billy is on the Gilded Lily, and that's where everybody is.
Yeah.
In the ocean is roughly a dozen mermaids that we are aware of. That's not great. And now Tuck is in there with them. Tuck, you were wink blinking just a moment ago on the deck of the Gilded Lily, and now you're in the deep dark sea of graves with a ravishing mermaid gripping your skin in her nails,
Ow.
pushing you like trying to swim down.
Yeah.
The human part of her mouth, it gets right to the corner of her mouth, and then the skin starts to part all the way back to her jawbone, revealing rows of razor sharp teeth just snapping at you.
Fuck.
Gosh.
Yeah, so when she tackled me, I was in the process of grabbing my axe, and now we're like going down, and I have the axe just behind her, and she's like gripping my skin. So I kind of want to use the axe to stab her in the back.
Okay. I wish that it would be as easy as a hack and slash, but you're going to have to defy danger in some fashion. I want to say Constitution to hold your breath, maybe.
Okay.
Just to make sure you don't start drowning.
Yeah.
2d6 plus Constitution.
7.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're able to keep air in your lungs. What's the partial success? I think what it is that, yeah, you've got air in your lungs right now, but you have to surface immediately. Like, you have to deal with this right away. If you don't, then you're going to just keep rolling Defy Dangers.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're going to start drowning pretty soon.
So can I stab her to try and get out of her grip?
Yeah. So now you roll a hack and slash. 2d6 plus strength.
10.
Yeah, okay, yep.
Fuck yeah.
Nice stab.
Roll your damage.
2.
Really?
Yeah.
2.
Yes.
2. 2?
Yeah.
That's
You can't get
look at
far.
the
It's like
we
punching
can
somebody
re-roll
through-
it if you're not
No.
happy with it.
You know what? Yeah, Jessica
Yeah.
makes a good point.
Yeah.
No, here we go.
Seven.
No, it's a 2. It's just so funny because as I was statting out the mermaids, I was like, maybe they're too easy to kill.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay, so yeah, she can let you. She'll let you go because she is very close to death now,
Yeah.
and you can start swimming up. But she's going to be following you. We'll cut to Billy first.
Oh.
You just saw Tuck get tackled off the side of the boat by a
Yeah.
mermaid, and you see other mermaids popping up above the water, looking at you.
Well, I've run to the edge where Tuck is, and I'm like screaming, Tuck!
He can't hear you. Has wool in his ears.
Oh no! I have to leave it in. Okay, so I turn around and face the mean mermaids, and I grab the rocks from my bag and start hurling them at them.
2d6 plus dexterity.
Nice.
Holy
Sick monster volley.
13.
holy
Damn these
fat
rocks.
dog dicks.
Roll your. All right, roll your damage.
4.
4.
So you pull your arm back and you whip it like a fucking fast pitch, and
Yeah.
you nail this thing right between the eyes. And it dips under the water for a second. You're like, shit, it's gonna get away, and then you see its back bob up as it floats in the water. So you've killed one of them,
Holy moly.
like
Billy.
just killed it.
Oh my
Billy
god.
killed it with a rock, and I stabbed one. It didn't die.
Yes,
That was a big rock.
it was a big rock.
And I yelled, "This is for my dad!"
And now we'll cut to Ving. Ving, you're a fucking dragon.
I'm going to get Tuck to the surface.
Okay, yeah. So this is defy danger dexterity to basically rocket through the water to get to Tuck.
Yeah, it's amazing. How fast.
Yeah, totally. Well,
3.
it would be otherwise.
Oh my god.
Plus my dexterity.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 4.
That's not great. So you're about to do that. You see Tuck and you're like, oh no, I gotta go. And then like 6 mermaids swarm you. And some of them are grabbing you and trying to pull you down. Others are swimming around snapping at you. Just biting and tearing whatever they can. Roll a d6.
1.
4 damage. So they're just like snap, 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 biting and ripping at you.
No.
And you're not able to get out of their grasp right now. Tequila Medium, what are you doing?
I'm swimming as fast as I can, trying to get back to the Gilded Lily.
Are you swimming fast or are you swimming hard?
Hard.
Strength. Defy danger strength. Good answer.
I'm so hard right now.
Are you swimming hard or are you swimming smart? Smart. Intelligence. No!
Yeah.
2d6 strength.
10.
Boom, baby. You just are hauling ass to the surface.
I pop out of the water like a dolphin.
No, you don't.
Wow.
It's just your feet are touching the water. As you- no, you're able to surface, get a lung full of air. You don't lose your axe or anything like that, but this mermaid is like right here.
Okay.
Trying to bite you.
I go, I don't like you that way.
Yeah, you got your axe in front.
I've got my axe wedged in her mouth.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. Is she's biting around like the handle right
Yeah.
now. It's just like snap, snap, snap.
So I have the handle of my axe in her face, and I'm like, stop it. I have a girlfriend. Leave me alone. And I go to punch her in the face.
2d6 plus strike.
10.
Fuck yeah.
Roll your damage. 9.
9. Holy
Oh.
Okay. Give me.
Oh, God.
shit. I punch her head off of her body.
She skips along the top of the water.
Now, I'm treating the mermaids as a horde. So when you deal more damage than you need to kill a mermaid, it rolls over onto additional mermaids.
So that killed 3 of them?
It killed the one that you're fighting and 2 others.
Maybe like, because they have the siren song is their way that they sort of harmonize and connect with one another and then draw people in and like extend their magic. So maybe like she shrieks and the
Ooh, yeah.
wave that creates kills 2 other mermaids.
The death
Oh.
shriek
Yeah.
is harmful
their death
too.
cry?
Yeah.
Oh, the mermaid. Well, I'm sorry that you just gave me that tool.
Why?
Their death cry is also damaging. Oh. They have an opportunity to hurt you as you're killing them.
That makes a lot of sense because they would evolve like that since they're like
Yeah.
a horde hunting.
Yeah, because even if you kill me, maybe I'll kill you and then everyone else will feast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Death Wail of the Siren was my favorite blah, 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 album by Stan, blah, blah, blah.
yeah, because I mean, even if it was the kind of thing.
Paul broke down the structure of every joke I've ever told on this podcast.
Blah, 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 penis, blah, blah, shit box, blah, blah, blah.
Abdul must be feeling so insecure right now.
And he's the funny one.
Okay, yeah, I really like that. As you punch it, it goes underwater and it breathes in and lets out this massive shriek, which hurts you.
Okay.
So roll a d6.
1.
So yeah, this shriek, you're like, fuck, that is it. Well, you're like, but the two mermaids closest to you, like, clap their hands on their ears and writhe around in the ocean before going still. Billy,
Yes.
you're standing on the deck. You see Tuck surface with a mermaid on his axe. Punch it in the face.
Oh, sick! Is there like a rope or life savers?
Preservers?
Yeah.
yeah, totally. There absolutely is. Yeah, so what are you doing with one of those?
I'm throwing it to him to
Cool.
try to pull him back to the boat.
Great, yeah, so that'll be Defy Danger Dexterity.
Man, Billy's good at throwing shit.
10.
He is good at throwing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes over top of me, lands perfectly like that ring toss thing
Yeah.
at the fair.
But the sound that Billy has to make because it's as big as him to throw it is like... That's so good.
Billy whips around like he's doing a discus throw.
And Tuck is Tuck is above and below the water, like just killing things. And then he pops up and it lands right around his head.
Sick.
Yeah, and then Billy starts tugging and you feel it tug.
Swim!
Yeah, you're not strong enough to pull him in, but now you guys
Yeah.
are working together.
I'm kicking my legs.
Yeah.
Okay. Ving.
I gotta use one of my holds to get all these mermaids off me.
How? Yeah. How?
I'm gonna do a steam blast. Baby!
Woo!
I think since it's going to automatically succeed as a hold,
Yeah.
it'll be to get them all off of you.
Okay.
It's basically a free Defy Danger.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot steam out of all my scaly pores. And by that I mean my mouth and my butt.
Okay,
What
great.
about those gills?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You could definitely shoot steam out of your gills.
Oh, yeah, you have gills and an amethyst chest.
Yeah.
And a moss claw?
Yeah.
A mosque claw?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
But yeah, so you just start releasing burning hot steam around you.
Yeah, I'm so scared. And he just goes to yell instinctively as like kind of like a man, but it comes out because he doesn't know the full extent.
And all the mermaids let go of you instantly. You hear like a tiny little wail, and they all pull away. And you
Like
have
a tiny little whale.
a tiny little whale appears and says, "Come with me! The Sea King offers recompense."
Oh God. See my family.
They're a lot bigger than I am.
I missed the bus. Can I get a ride to whale school?
I don't know.
Stupid. But yeah, you have a moment to breathe. Is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, I want to try and hurt them with another hold because I just got them off.
Yeah, I would say that you get to spend a hold and to roll your damage without having to roll hack and slash. Is how I would want to do it. To determine how many mermaids you chomp.
Sorry, I just
What?
thought of a really cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know, like the veins in Cerulean's arms?
Yeah.
What if it was sort of like jellyfish tentacles, where if you were to touch one, it's like a
Oh.
powerful sting or venom?
Cool.
Yeah.
That is
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Cool thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
You're not rolling hack and slash, you're spending a hold.
Yes.
So you're rolling your damage.
Yeah.
D6.
Squeeze! 3.
3. You kill one of them. Jellyfish hug?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wrap your claws around one of them and it starts like writhing, bucking against your arms, and then it goes still.
No death scream? Oh, yeah.
And a death scream. Sorry.
Oh.
Thanks for pointing that out. So yeah, roll a d6. You take 1 damage from this, horrendous shriek that just rips at your dragony eardrums. Billy and Tuck,
Yeah.
you're on the deck
With Tuck?
with Tuck. You've pulled Tuck up.
I'm
Well, Tuck has
so-
pulled himself up,
Yeah.
and you're like, I pulled Tuck up.
Well, I'm so sweaty because I think I did a little bit.
Yeah. Did a lot.
Tuck, you hear Chimes yelling from his boat, and you look over, and there's like a mermaid jumps out of the water, and he just punches it right in the face, and it falls back into the
Oh
ocean.
my god.
It's like when you see your old uncle like get in a bar fight.
And you're like, oh my god,
Holy shit.
Yeah, he does. One of them jumps out, and he just extends his arm and catches it by the neck.
Jesus.
And just throws it back.
Whoa.
He's done this before.
Nope, not big enough. Throws it back.
Catch and release, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he's saying these one-liners for himself because he's alone on his boat.
Yeah,
Always.
totally. Billy, you don't hear that, of course. You've got the
No.
merino woolen ears, but Tuck, that's what's going on. Oh, and you start hearing this like, ah, ah, ah.
I'm gonna defy danger.
Yeah.
Because the merino, I guess, fell out of my ears. Because
Yeah,
it's
it's
wet
like,
now.
it's you can feel it hanging like on your ears. It's
Yeah.
starting to trickle out.
And it's like coming down curly style. Looks like I'm wearing a little bit of one of those judge wigs.
Good save. Nice save.
No,
What?
For
What
a
did
second,
you-
I was like, "Uh-oh."
Just roll.
uh-oh,
Just
uh-oh.
roll.
What did you guys all
No.
think I was...
Nothing.
Go,
Move
keep
on.
Let me
going.
try
Keep
and
on
figure
rolling.
out what the
No, no,
joke
no, 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 no,
was.
move on.
Thought I was gonna try and
You
do.
look like a badass water judge. Let's go.
Okay.
So yeah, how are you doing this?
Oh, Jews.
Oh my god. So how's Tuck resisting this?
I grab the lute and I start playing a... what was the band that I introduced last time?
Touched by the Darkness.
Yeah. And I'm gonna play a song from Touched by the Darkness.
That's a great way to resist it too. Is just
Yeah.
try and play music louder.
Yeah, and it pisses them off because my music is so shitty.
Yeah, they're more about a cappella. Metal just doesn't resonate with them.
Yeah.
All right, so what is that gonna be?
Defy Danger Charisma?
I guess for
Yeah.
like a performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out. 2d6 plus charisma.
10.
Yeah, it works. You drown out the
Should I play it?
Yes.
one verse.
Okay. So yeah, I run up to the side of the Gilded Lily.
Getting closer to the music.
Yeah. And I start strumming.
One leg up on the on the side rail.
I start strumming. It's like, and I kick the side rail into the water.
Oh my god.
Power move.
A mermaid like swims back a couple feet.
I start doing like a really fast strum, like at the beginning of Through the Fire and the Flames by Dragon Force. And like, and I'm like, you cannot touch my body. My body's too hot for you to touch because I'm a fire demon. I was a boy, now I'm a man. That's how time works. One day I will be an old man because I'm...
It's jazz.
Wow, amazing.
Start scatting.
Yeah, Tuck is doing most of the key changes with his mouth.
Yeah, so it works. It's loud enough that you are unaffected by the siren song for now.
The women are upset.
Yeah, some of them are like diving back under the water and popping up and diving back under. Like they look like some of the water is kind of churning up. It looks like they're really upset.
It's like when you are at brunch with your preppy girlfriend and all of her friends and you make a joke. And then everybody turns away from you.
Oh no, I just realized Aaron's a prep. Yeah, so the mermaids, at least the ones closest to Tuck, don't like this music at all. Billy,
Yeah.
you see Tuck doing this, and you turn around and you see Chimes fighting off mermaids.
Oh no.
What do you do?
How far is he from us?
The distance between Chimes' skiff and the Gilded Lily is like 10 feet.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab another rock.
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess.
right, yeah.
Chimes has like 2 at least coming at him, so I'm gonna hit the blonde one. I don't know.
The blonde one.
The blonde one with the fake lips.
Yeah.
It's just 2 sea slugs. 2d6 plus dexterity.
8.
8. Okay, so what's
Nice.
a 7 to 9 on a volley?
Oh, don't I get a +1? It doesn't matter.
Well, you do get a +1 to throwing things. Good looking out.
There you
So
go.
that would make it a 9.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm helping him because he's having to focus less on ignoring the song.
So yeah, roll an 8.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yep. 2d6 plus bond. Whoa, never mind.
shit.
You succeed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A
12.
big number.
Yeah, so as you're like getting ready to throw a rock, you feel the merino wool start to fall out and you're like, "Oh no." And then
Yeah.
as you start hearing things, you hear Tuck playing and you're like, "Ah, perfect."
Yeah.
And roll your damage.
It's the only time Billy's ever reacted like that to my music.
Yeah, every other time has been like, "Stop."
5.
5. Okay, so you pull back and you throw a rock. Just as a mermaid is jumping up at Chimes, you fucking bullseye it right in the side of the head, like right in the temple.
Yeah.
And it tumbles into the water just as he's about to punch it.
Oh, okay.
And he looks over and he goes, Hot damn.
Yeah. I imagine as he punches, another mermaid had come up and he accidentally punches that one too.
Yeah, one's coming from the other direction and he slugs that one.
So there's like not that many mermaids left.
If somebody wanted to roll something, you might be able to tell how many there are left.
Can I roll to count mermaids? Is there a move?
I'm
Discern
underwater.
realities? Yeah, Ving's in a better position.
I'm discerning realities. Discerning
2d6 plus
mermaids.
wisdom.
7.
One question.
How many mermaids should I be on the lookout for?
What should I be on the lookout for? Works for me.
Yeah.
8. There are 8 mermaids left.
Cool.
Ving, you now know that there are 8 mermaids left. What do you do?
God. I don't know how my Thunderbird can... So, I want to use the bird. I would love to be able to go underneath as many as I can, lift them up, jump out of the water, and have the bird with ferocity perform the shit out of them. But that's the thing. I was hoping for a lightning strike.
Oh, can he do that?
No.
What?
Why
Wait,
not?
yes?
I thought he took something.
Can he take? Did you take Unnatural Ally?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, then you can do that.
Yeah.
He could literally electrocute the ocean area.
You sure can.
That's what I was hoping for.
Yes.
Sick.
Great. Okay, I'll go up and swim around the mermaids in vortex manner, creating a whirlpool effect with steam on the outside, so they're trapped in this steam bubble. It's kind of being disoriented and like, whoa, 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 like farting in a hot tub. And then we'll swim as fast as I can using full tail power, head for the surface, pop out Free Willy, Free Ving, and the bird into the middle of the steam. Shooting us as a big fat lightning bolt.
Tight. So this is Defy Danger Dexterity to cover this.
Great.
And then you'll be doing a hack and slash with the bird after that.
Okay, dexterity, first big steam bubble. Great, no problem. 6 there. Could use a little encouragement from a friend of mine.
I'm still playing music.
Oh, yeah, it's really getting me fucking amped.
And it's
Yeah.
also disorienting the mermaids we established, which is
Yeah.
helping.
So it's
Great.
making it easier.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
They're
Thank you,
they're
Tuck.
staying underwater because they don't want to listen.
Yeah, my music's so
Bad.
Hey, okay, here's the fucking
Okay.
problem is I learned the bass parts of all of these songs. I didn't learn the regular, so I'm just doing a D line.
Dum 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 dum
Which is
dum.
why I have to do the key changes with my fucking mouth.
Boom.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
10.
Great. So yeah, that makes it a 7 to 9, not a
7
failure.
to 9.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you're gonna have to snag onto the edge of that boat. But okay,
Yep.
but before that, the Defy Danger wraps up the mermaids.
Yeah, like
Shooting
a bubble
at-
net.
Yeah, shooting out of the water. That's the last hold.
Okay.
And Ving, as a human male or as a half elf male, fires out of this water with his arms waving like
Heads up.
just as the skies above you darken.
Cool.
Thunder, and then bang, big ass bolt of lightning. 2d6 plus strength.
Oh, 11. So
Mama.
that's 13.
Fuck yeah.
So
13.
what's your damage? Is it
My
D8?
damage will be D6.
Oh yeah, so it's d6 plus ferocity.
Oh, this is great because ferocity is plus 5.
Holy
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember we figured it out that even if
Right.
he rolled a 1, he gets 6 damage.
Unnatural ally
So
makes
it's
him
9.
even tougher.
So I get 3 of them.
9. Yeah, holy shit.
Krakow!
Yeah, there's this massive thunderclap as the air splits. The heavens open up and this massive bolt of lightning fires into the ocean.
Oh, it like evaporates like a circle
yeah.
on the surface of the water.
And there's like almost a secondary thunderclap from like the shockwave of all of that water vaporizing.
yeah.
Do you think it lights up just for a second underneath
Yes,
the water and
yes.
just
Oh, yeah.
Like it makes a big flash, fries all that water in there,
yeah.
and it makes this big massive bubble of like shit fucking anger in there.
Yeah.
No, that's a great way to describe lightning.
Yeah.
And it's also, I was imagining like when the bird calls down lightning, the thing that I was always imagining was the bird like does a nosedive
Yes.
and creates an ion channel from the
Yes. Yeah.
clouds to whatever's below it. And the lightning fires through the bird, like through the gem at the front of it and hits the ground.
Does it have a gem? I forgot about the gem.
Oh yeah, it's a Bezoar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's cool as hell. And 3 mermaids, fully dead, death whale having done, are basically like thrown into the air and then splash into the water. The mermaids are fucking scared now, I think. There are like 5 left, but that's less than half their number.
They should fuck off is what they should do.
I think they would run. So Chimes sees, he takes a quick gauge of the situation. Bird in the sky, lightning, music, less than half their number. Tuck, you hear him yell over the music, "Hold on!" And he puts both his pinkies in his mouth and whistles really loud, and the boats jolt forward and start picking up speed.
Why didn't you just do that from the beginning?
And you see Chimes like fall onto his bench and grip the side of the boat. Like he just looks exhausted right now.
Did Ving land on the boat? I
Oh
shot
yeah,
myself
totally.
at the boat.
yeah.
He's like, yeah, whoop,
Guys!
asshole.
It was a full Free Willy, just right over back into the water.
Billy has his hand. Free Billy.
Free Billy.
Yeah, so Chimes is laying in his boat, exhausted, and you start picking up speed, and the mermaids just disperse.
I turn to these guys. I'm like, I think Chimes had a stroke.
Oh no. Gotta get him to the hospital.
Billy's looking around like, I have no frame of reference for what stuff is out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's the situation. You have a moment of respite. Now that the mermaids have left, you're going pretty fast. The bird's like landed on the boat and is like crouched down. So you're going so fast, like eyes are kind of closed. Its feathers are
Feathers all ruffling.
We're hydroplaning now.
I'm hiding under the bird for
yeah, totally.
protection.
And you're beelining along the trail of Daitome towards the Eye of the Storm.
Cool.
We're coming up on it pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what do? Chimes is like basically passed out in his boat. You're coming up on the Eye of the Storm.
Yeah, should I try and heal him? Can I do that?
Do you have poultice?
I do have one left.
Ooh.
We need him.
Is he hurt? Like he's taken damage to the point of being hurt? Are you tracking that?
No, he's like exhausted. Like something about what he did just now in throwing the boats forward as fast as he can took something out of him.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, you could try and see if you can help him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Run as fast as I can to the back of the boat and then just jump up in the air.
And you land sprightly, light on your feet, right in front of Chimes, who is reclined.
Yeah, either foot on either side of the bow.
Yeah.
Chimes, what can I do? What do you need?
I just need a moment. I just need a minute.
You can have as many as you want.
You got it. You got anything on you?
Yeah, I've got a poultice. Will that help you?
The fuck is that?
I don't know. It helps the rest of us. It's mostly yarrow.
Let me see it.
Here, take a whiff.
And he just grabs it and shoves it in his mouth.
Ah.
Starts chewing. His mouth full of
Anything?
this. There's herbs and shit like pouring out of his mouth, like into his beard.
It's not going to taste great.
Oh no, I know. I'm aware now.
And he's just laying there like,
Okay. I think that did it. I'm just gonna lay down for a little bit.
Okay. I'll watch the boat.
We're coming up on it, huh?
We're really coming up on it. Really quick. Quite quickly.
I'm not gonna be much use for a little bit here. So we could either wait until I'm ready to go, or we can just go for it.
Oh, yeah. No, there's no way stopping this boat now.
All right, well, good luck. I'm just going to close my eyes for a little bit here.
You're not going to die, are you?
No.
Okay. Promise me you won't die.
he looks up in consternation.
No.
I like the idea that he's like mentally checking
Yeah.
some prophecies about his death. Where he's just like, he looks up and he's like, I don't see a broken moon, so I think I'm fine.
Oh, yeah. No, his coronet is still in the sky.
Yeah.
It's still in the sky here? I thought that was just Crystal Bay.
Well, it's in
No.
the sky.
No,
Was it just the intact moon when you passed through the field?
No, the moon is still broken, but it was that the sun wasn't setting just in Crystal Bay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we saw the broken moon in Pinewood.
Yeah.
Even.
Yeah.
The coronet's
Yeah.
just in the sky.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not a problem right now.
Yeah.
It's just in the sky.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's basically like, I imagine that he has runes on his body that let him individually check in with every like vital part of his body.
Cool.
So he's just doing like a damage report.
I love that.
Yeah, so that's the situation.
So we're getting there pretty fast. Are we gonna crash?
No. Chimes wouldn't let us crash.
Woody? Is he awake?
Chimes!
Chimes.
No response.
Chimes.
No response.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What did you give him?
Yeah, Ving, what did you give him? Why is he passed out?
It was mostly halfling pipeweed.
Oh no!
Fuck.
So you're coming up on the eye of the storm. It's in the distance. You see the twisting funnel of clouds pouring down from the sky, touching the top of the tower. Like, it was an overcast day on the Sea of Graves. The storm was in the distance, but as you get closer to the eye of the storm, the clouds darken a darker gray until you get just above, and the clouds become almost black thunder clouds, and they pour down in a funnel, touching the top of this old stone tower, the top of which you can see is festooned with the wrecks of hulks and the shadows of whatever.
Broken dreams.
Broken dreams.
Yeah.
Creating this haphazard platform and nest, this tangle of wood at the top, and then at the bottom, a bunch of vessels that look like they've crashed over the centuries, almost being pulled up to the top of the boat. So there's a gap in between the ships at the top and the ships at the bottom where there's nothing, but it looks like the ones at the bottom are almost being pulled up to the top. And there's lightning curling around the clouds as they come towards the tip.
The lightning is spiraling down.
It is. Every once in a while, it'll touch the tower, and it'll travel down the stone into the ocean.
Holy shit.
Oh.
We gotta be careful not to touch the water.
This
Yeah.
looks ugly.
And you see, as you're barreling along at incredible speeds on these boats, 2 or 3 miles ahead of you, Billy, you're like at the front with your binocs. You see the current of the ocean suddenly shift and start spinning to the right.
Like it's going around,
Oh.
it's spiraling around the pillar as well.
Okay.
As it is above, so it is below.
Yep.
I think we'll be okay, actually. Sort of. We're definitely not going to hit anything.
We're not going to crash, but something else is going to happen.
Yeah.
We might get really dizzy.
I was going to say, what do you do? But I don't know if there's anything you can do.
I think we hunker down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be
A hunker move.
Oh, yeah, there is a hunker down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay. When you hunker down to take shelter to wait out the elements, which we'll just say is make sure this part of the storm doesn't fuck you up really bad, choose one party member to roll plus nothing
Who has the best luck?
Billy.
of individual people.
Really?
Yeah.
Please, God of the Flame and Fairy Spirit Worlds. What does
10.
Holy
10.
shit. 10.
Oh, sick!
Fuck yes.
Yes.
On a 10 plus, what it says in the book, though we've been fucking with these things for sea travel, is it says it doesn't take long for things to clear up.
Oh.
It's obviously not going to clear up.
Yeah.
But instead of hitting this current change head on, the Gilded Lily is kind of swept into it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're quote unquote gently pulled into this vortex. So you're just being swept along. The eye of the storm is to your left hand side, and the pillar just towers above you, touches this terrifying black roiling cloud funnel, lightning striking overhead almost constantly. And Chimes' skiff is still behind it. It falls into the vortex behind the Gilded Lily.
Do we see like thunderbirds flying around it or anything?
I don't know. Do you?
Spout Lore.
Spout Lore? Is that a Spout Lore or Discern Reality?
I guess discern realities. We're also just kind of setting the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Like if you guys think of cool stuff that you see.
Yeah, I guess. So then no roll, just describing?
No, you know what? Discern realities might be a good idea.
Okay.
Just to determine what the situation is.
Oh, yeah.
But we can still describe the scene no matter what.
Okay.
Ving notices giant whale skeletons crashed up on the rocks,
Oh.
chunks of
Wow.
Yeah.
skeletons, and they're like big whales.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And as the lightning discharges into the Sea of Graves, it, much like when the Thunderbird hit the lightning, it lights up the water underneath. And you can see like giant shapes moving. Like huge serpentine.
Yeah.
Like
It's like in The Prince of Egypt.
Yeah.
When he parts the sea and the
Yeah.
lightning crashes behind the waves and you see the huge shark.
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly
fucking
like
cool.
that.
Cool. All
Creepy.
right. We'll roll a discern reality so we can figure out if any of this is helpful.
Do you want to add a thing?
No, I'm just wondering if that big shape is the world snake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the world serpent.
Great question.
Yeah.
We're all wondering that.
Yeah. Certain realities. 8.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so you get one question.
What should I be on the lookout for?
My guess would be a way to ride this vortex in a way that means when you hit the actual eye of the storm, you wouldn't totally smash your boat.
I mean, duh.
Thank you, Jessica.
We already were looking for that.
Okay, where is it? Tell me how you do it.
Serious?
Go in the opposite direction. We go against the vortex.
Say more.
Yeah, explain that.
Well, it's spinning us around, and we somehow need to go against it, and then we can go slower. Because we came in under our own power.
Oh, right. We're still powered.
Yeah.
So if we can turn around somehow
If we can flip it around, we could end up going
against the current very slowly, or
end up being stationary,
That would be-
essentially.
So you would have to. That sounds like you'd have to actually physically steer the boat.
and get Chimes awake.
Chimes is asleep. He's going to be asleep for a little bit.
I wonder if you steered Chimes' boat, if you got it to turn around, like maybe it would also turn us around too.
Yeah, maybe with his knowledge of boats and runes.
Yeah.
His limited rune knowledge. Billy also has rune knowledge. Rune memory.
Little baby ones, yes.
Okay, well then maybe you can aid if
yeah.
Sure.
And because whatever this next roll is, you're going to get a +1 because you asked that question.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how discern realities works.
Okay. Yeah. It's basically like a I'm gonna speed it up moment.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Gonna hard to starboard. Hard to starboard. Hang on, everybody. Then I'm gonna ram as hard as I can on the bow of the Gilded Lily
To turn us
To
around?
try and whack it and turn it around.
Dang.
Yeah.
So-
So we all hunker down. We hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this would be defy danger strength
Yeah.
+1.
9.
9.
Aid.
Oh, aid. Yes. I'm supposed to do that.
Yeah. How can we aid?
So I imagine Billy's like skittering around in the boat looking at runes.
Yeah. Hey, Ving, I think you should push that one there. 6.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
It doesn't mean like the whole roll fails. It just means I fail, right? Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about this. What does a partial success for Ving look like and a failure look like for Billy?
Maybe the partial success is that he does get us to turn around, but he does too wide an arc and we end up really close to the pillar going back the other way. So if anyone's in the eye of the storm, like looking for potential intruders, they'll see us for sure.
Oh, yeah, I like that. That whoever's here will be prepared.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Cool.
Ving is piloting Chimes' skiff from the back, pushes your boat into the vortex, and you start going the opposite direction around the pillar in a deteriorating orbit until you scrape along this platform of crashed vessels, eventually coming to a jarring stop.
Cool. Let's land.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Land after a fashion. It's like wood and rope and old canvas as far as the eye can see.
We kind of just ramp up onto the wreckage.
Yeah. Sink a little bit into it. Crack, crack, crack.
Tips over sideways.
Tuck heard an album called The Eye of the Storm, where this field of wooden wreckage around it is called the Wooden Waste.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like that. So do you just like hop off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess your boat is sideways, so you're forced to hop off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the bird hops down onto the wood as well. But you can see the bird is like ruffling its feathers and like adjusting its wings, looking around. It's doing that thing where its mouth is open and its tongue is sticking out.
Yeah.
It looks very concerned.
Oh, what's up, little guy?
What's
I
the
pet him.
Yeah, he appreciates it. He settles down a little bit. And what does a failure look like for Billy?
I was trying to think like, because is it like magic that deals with, or is it spirit that deals with the Sea of Graves?
I think we talked about, at least, especially in the Eye of the Storm, it's kind of both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, we've talked about it a couple times. It's sort of a conduit between both.
And that's why it's so tumultuous, because they don't mix.
Right.
But there's a constant interchange between them.
Pulling thommic energy from above, spirit
Ooh.
energy from below.
Maybe that's just what it is that like that energy senses Billy, like a new like imbalance kind of.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me if this is too much. Billy, you're looking around because you feel this like energy building in you,
Yeah.
like static electricity in the air, basically.
Yeah. So tingly feeling.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And you are stepping around like, what's going on? Looking around, and your hair falls in your face, and from your hair falls a single rose petal.
What? From my hair?
From your hair, you reach up, and a flower's bloomed on the top of your head.
Oh no, you're turning back into a tree. Billy, what's happening to you?
Is that actually what it's supposed to be?
I mean, that was the idea I had, is that being this close to the spirit energy is like really awakening, so
'cause
charging
so
Billy
much.
up,
Yeah.
like as a fairy. But yeah, Billy, a single red rose has blossomed in your hair.
Oh, pretty.
And you touch it and it doesn't come out.
I'm just gonna. Okay.
Billy, don't touch that.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of hurts. I'm just gonna leave it
Don't
there.
pick at it.
Okay.
Yeah. And Ving and Tuck
Yeah.
like look at each other concerned.
Mhm.
And we're like, we got to do this fast as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. Let's just find Perel.
Billy's trying to
Just trying to stay calm. Because I remember now. I remember now what I saw with the truth demon. I'm like, oh no, oh no,
No.
Perel.
So I go back to where Chimes' boat is, where Chimes is, and I smack him on the face. And I'm just like, wake up.
What the fuck are you doing?
You're Chimes right
What
now.
the fuck are you doing? And he's just like, I'm so mad at you right now.
I'm like, fucking, it's an emergency. And so, yeah, I grab him. I'm like, we don't have time. And I sling him over my shoulder.
I'm too tired to disagree.
And I scoop Billy up and I put Billy in my beard. And then just because I've been scooping people up, I scoop Ving up and I throw him over the other shoulder. And I start running through the wooden waste towards the pillar.
Yeah, and the Thunderbird does that when a bird's ramping up, like that little hop,
Yeah.
and spreads its wings and poof,
Yeah.
starts flying up, like up higher behind you, but not too high.
Yeah.
It seems really scared, I should say. It's
And
very nervous.
I scream up at the bird. I'm like, bird, help me. Where should I go?
and the
think
bird says, Tacoma, I see a ramp over here.
I go to the wheelchair ramp.
Press the button. It's a lift. The eye of the storm is nothing if not accessible.
Is the bird able to indicate to me somewhere to run to?
No.
Okay, I just run at the pillar.
It is a bird.
It's a bird,
Yeah.
but birds communicate through the language of flight.
So you're trying to find a way up the tower?
Wait, I guess in
Like
Just-
shelter.
yeah.
just like to get out of the wooden waste and to start getting to a place where we can look for Perel, because
Yeah.
I now feel a sense of urgency where it's like this place is doing something to Billy.
Okay. That sounds great. Discern realities, I guess?
Okay.
2d6 plus wisdom.
Fuck.
Oh no.
4
Oh, that's bad.
plus wisdom.
Yeah.
5.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're running across the wastes, looking for some measure of safety or entrance to the pillar, or to protect your friends from being eventually killed by this horrible storm.
Yeah. So he's got Chimes over one shoulder, Ving over the other, and Billy in his beard, and he's like running across the wooden waste, like huge timbers that make up massive seafaring ships. Some of them are like reinforced against each other, so they're pretty solid to run on. Some of them, as soon as he jumps on them, they bob down into the water, and he starts sprinting so that he doesn't, and then just like jumps on the next one, kind of thing.
Dang.
Yeah.
And you see what looks like a darkened opening in the side of the pillar.
And he heads for that.
Yeah, totally. So you make it there, and you get to this entrance, and it's snug. It's definitely not a built doorway. And you look at the opening itself, and the edges of it are smoothed in a way that looks like this was eroded. And the piles of shit all over the place make it look like this was eroded recently. And you notice like a dark splotch inside the doorway, just as you're coming up. Like a flash of lightning illuminates the sky, and you see this dark liquid on the ground.
Is it piss?
Yeah, it's piss.
Is it blood?
He tastes it. He puts his hand on.
It's piss.
It's man piss.
And I turn to these guys and I'm like, it's piss.
Turn to these guys on your shoulders.
Yeah, she's just turning around in circles.
Guys, it's piss. You would have to light the doorway if you wanted to see anything else.
Oh.
Axe.
Yeah. So then, yeah, he takes the axe off his back and he lights the doorway with the amethyst crystal.
Yeah, it's definitely dark red.
It's blood.
It seems like blood. And it trails a little bit further into the tunnel, just outside your axe light.
I go in.
You walk into this tunnel, the amethyst light guiding you, and you see, as you travel down this eroded tunnel, there's a point where it opens up. and slumped just at the edge of the mouth where this would enter is a bullywug. And that's where we're going to end it for this week. I've been your Game Master, Shawn O'Hara. Joining me as always, playing Fat Billy the Halfling Thief, Jessica Ty.
Bye, everyone.
Playing Ving the Half-Elf Druid, Paul Oppers.
Take care.
Playing Tacoma Dome the Barbarian, Abdul Aziz.
So long.
Thanks to Aaron Reed for our amazing intro and outro music. And thank you to all of you for supporting us in the various ways that you do. You can become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/spoutlore and follow us on social media at spoutlore most places. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
And so ends the tale of adventures three who tried the best they can. Though dumb and scared and lost they be, fun times abreast in revelry. And though our journey may be lying a conclusion, we will not leave you without a resolution. Return next week to hear some more whilst you commute or do your chores. And for you, I'd gladly spout more.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.
Hi, folks. Let me see if I can sum up Midnight Burger in about 25 seconds.
Really big monster.
Zero irony.
Pardon me, Gloria. Might my husband and I have a word?
The radio is talking to me.
So this is how it ends. Eaten by wolves in space.
There's a pocket dimension in the deep freeze.
This is the stupidest dystopia we've ever been to.
What the hell is that?
Because you're having a cigarette in 415 million BC.
Where are we?
Space?
Can you narrow that down?
The bad part?
Ava. Yeah, that didn't work at all. At the nexus of all things, there is a diner. Look for Midnight Burger on your favorite podcasting app or just go to weopenat6.com.
Spout Lore is proudly a Spout Lore Studios production.
A podcast for best friends by best friends.